Hi darlings, welcome back. A while ago I put out a poll asking what content would you guys like to see on my channel, and some of you said you missed the Survivor gameplay videos. And to be fair, it's been a good while since I ever uploaded a Serve gameplay vid. So a few days ago I had this match against Jojo, and I figured which would be more fitting than a match against my own main. So, as you can see, I'm playing Mercenary as usual. If you know me, you know I usually play Rescuers if there isn't already one on the team. And basically, this Jojo did very well, I think, other than a few things that I would have done differently personally. But I think it was a nice match between us. As far as I know, the other three survivors didn't know each other or weren't teamed up, so it was four randoms against the Jojo with this pretty ice skating skin. As you can see, I leave my cipher, or I go further before photo word ends and go to heal doctor. But even if doctor wasn't there, I would have left because you don't know where Jojo is in the photo word. So I would recommend moving from your cipher at the last few seconds in photo word, even if he doesn't have the first skill unlocked. It's best if you just move away to avoid that terror shock. Which is kind of speaking against myself as I'm a Jojo main and the Hunter main first place, but yeah, that's just a little tip. Another thing, this Hunter only hit Prisoner's Mirror once, and of course this ties with the strategy of making characters unhealable, but as I said in the Jojo Masterclass series, I would recommend hitting every mirror as many times as you can, meaning just down them, even if you don't share them, because you need that presence. You really need to have max presence as soon as possible. And adding to that is also there is a doctor in this match. They were very close to each other, doctor and prisoner, but for some reason the doc didn't heal the prisoner. It worked out fine in the end in this match, but also if you guys are in this situation, I would recommend just hitting the prisoner twice. You don't know if the doctor heals them anyway, and of course you need that presence points so you can reach that second skill faster. I would say every player had a decent game sense in this match. They, like, when their mirror was hit, they moved away from the ciphers and didn't just, stay there to just finish the decoding like a lot of survivors do. So that worked out well for us. As you can see, Doctor, if she would have stayed there to just keep finishing that cipher even when she was hit, then she would be down already. Oh, poor Jojo got hit by the tram. Very sorry. Let's write F in the chat for him. As you can see, the team, or more like maybe I, focused more on healing than decoding, which is, I think, a lot of teams mess up, or like a lot of teams don't take Jojo seriously, so they just say, oh, let's just decode because that's more important. But as you can see, having 3 fully healed people, even that there is 4 ciphers left, it's much better than if we would have, I don't know, like 2 ciphers left, but everyone was injured. So I think healing is very important against Jojo, and you just have to prioritize that, I think, most situations. Of course, when there is 1 cipher left, you can just do the, like when you get down, then the cipher pops and you save. But yeah, I would say just prioritize healing as much as you can. And with saving with Jojo, as he doesn't really have anything, it's enough if you go there like last minute to save. Here, when you want to save a mirror, don't expect him to follow you. Don't just go for the chair immediately, especially if the camera is closed. You can come back later, or you don't have to save the mirror at all if you know the other survivor who was chaired originally got away, because it just gives a free hit for saving a mirror and he can just chair again. So that's, I think, another thing a lot of survivors don't really consider. Like, they think their mirrors or saving mirrors is so important that it's enough to get hit over. As you can see, I managed to get that save in like the last second, so doctor didn't went down. And I'm very apologize for this. I didn't, like, I was just shocked to see him right there, and I just pressed the pilot on instinct. But sorry, Jojo, I didn't really want to stun you. I'm sorry. I hope you're okay. Okay, so back to that, what I was saying. Saving mirrors is not worth taking a hit, especially like maybe if you're a doctor or you can heal yourself completely, then you can do it. But I wouldn't recommend sacrificing your life for a mirror save. As you can see, I also got hit by the tram. The prisoner took a hit from me, which was very nice, and basically saved me from getting that hit. But Jojo had the blink up, so he managed to down me before I got behind the pallet fully. But look at that, we only have one cipher left. And as I said, only the prisoner is injured who just took a hit from me. The other two are fully healed or full health, which is what we really need here. Like, this is much more rewarding because the doctor, if the Jojo would teleport to her, she could take a hit and then still pop, and the barmaid can still save like full health. So we have two characters at full health, which is very beneficial for the team. So Jojo, of course, knew, or like, thought that the cipher was primed, so he left me behind. I got saved. Barmaid was nice enough to save the mirror. Once again, good game sense from the survivors. The doctor popped the cipher. It was very nicely primed. She just basically had to tap it, and she managed to kite here long enough for us to open the gates. I did heal my mirror because, it's always better to have full health, and I don't know where the hunter might pop out from. And of course, I think the barmaid was opening the gate already. She already left. I was beginning to leave, but of course I was the other side of the map, and I saw prisoner didn't leave, and I was like, bro, I really, like, we worked for his win. Like, we can't just tie this. So I was like, okay, prisoner, just get out so I can get out and we have the win. But for some reason I knew he had the gate open and he didn't leave, and well, this is what happens. But it was fine. I just, I was prepared for the situation. Thankfully I could make it in the very last second. I could get there and save the doctor. And basically, if I would be the hunter, I would hate myself here because, like, what the hell? Like, how did don't say, like, look at that chair? Like, it was almost like 99%. I don't know. It would be very annoying. But of course, Jojo got me before I managed to save the prisoner. The doctor healed herself in the meantime, and Jojo, of course, camped the prisoner to prevent another save from happening. But I started, instead of healing, nice emote there. Instead of healing, I started crawling towards the gate because I know how terrible it is when you have to, like, camp a chair, but also there is another survivor trying to climb out to the gate, which is like a very annoying and hard situation for the hunter. So of course I knew, like, I hope doctor would save if Jojo picks me up, which did happen. Again, a very, like, close to last minute save from the survivors. So he picked me up. He was going to chair me, but I believe when he saw prisoner was free, he just put me down, which is kind of a mistake, I feel like. Not like a mistake, it's just like, I don't know, didn't work out in this case because, the struggling thing, I can struggle free now because he carried me from, like, almost outside to inside. So doctor tried to stall the time, I don't know, like, maybe for one of us to heal or get out. But of course, like, I could already, like, I knew I could struggle out, and I hoped I could make it to the gate, which, like, would get us the win. But unfortunately, or like fortunately for the hunter, he had teleport hub, so he teleported to the gate. And prisoner was almost out. Like, it could have been a foreman, I think, maybe. But he got prisoner, so I just changed directions, going to the other gate, because I knew, like, he already used teleport. He can't really catch up to me because he still has to chair prisoner, who was unfortunately already on his last chair. But I knew barmaid opened the other gate too, so I didn't have to bother with opening it, and I could just leave through, and we got the win. So I hope you guys managed to get some tips if you find to play against Jojo hard. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the surf gameplay. Bye bye.